We stayed in the town of Frisco at the Alpine Inn. It was suggested to us by a cyclist that we met when we were descending off a Ute Pass coming into the area yesterday. He said it was a lot better option than staying in the town of Silverthorne, so we decided to give it a try, and actually we were pretty lucky because the Alpine Inn was the only place in town that happened to have room for us. So, thinking that it was going to rain all day, we put on our rain gear and took the bus into town. So we just got dropped off in Frisco. This is the downtown Main Street. And now we're looking for somewhere to eat. We're starving. But the bus was free and it was only about 1.5 miles from our motel. We walked around for a while and finally settled on this little place. It's a sausage and beer place. Nice and quaint and not a lot of people in line. So found ourselves some shade and sat down and had lunch. Sorry about that. So cheers, guys.
Cheers. Happy Oktoberfest. Happy Oktoberfest, jawohl.
Well, I just finished having lunch here, and we're walking to the end of the Main Street to have a beer here at the local microbrewery. So it looks like the backcountry brewery, microbrewery, is going to be the place that we're going to go sample one beer and then catch the shuttle back to the motel. Well, we just got done with our little tour of Frisco downtown. we just went and Peter's such a funny guy. We just went and had a little sampling of the beers locally here, and now we're looking for the bus stop to get the shuttle back to the hotel so we can pack the bikes, well, clean the bikes, dry out the tents, and go shopping, and then decide where we're going to go for dinner. So that's about it here. That's what it's like to be a tourist in Frisco. How about a little update here? We're in the town of Frisco, Colorado. It's between Breckenridge and Silverthorne, and we are, I don't know, 70 or 100 miles west of Denver. So we're cruising along pretty good. I kind of wanted to just do an update here, but let me get outside here. Peter is working on his bike and drying his tent off. So let's see what he's doing. What are you doing, mister?
I'm trying to keep up with Russ. I can only do that by keeping my bike clean.
Oh my God.
Right, yeah.
So he's just doing a touch up on his bike and drying the tent. We've had a couple of really wet days, and we've all packed our tents wet. So we've been moving along pretty good, actually. We've been averaging 50 miles a day, and when we entered Colorado, things got really steep. So most of our traveling's been at 9,000 feet. We did a pass at almost 9,600 feet the other day. That was, what was it? We passed Ute Pass, and then the night before that we were at Lynx Pass, which is just a little bit under 9,000 feet. But taking a look at the maps coming up, we've got a lot going on. Colorado is getting steep, steep, steep. So starting tomorrow, we are going to have the highest continental divide crossing of our trip. It's going to be around 11,600 feet. There will be a higher one, but it won't be a continental divide crossing, but there will be a higher peak later. And the peaks keep coming. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling at over 10,000 feet. So the weather becomes a concern. We talked about trying to leave early so that we can hopefully be set up in our camps before any monsoons kick in. We'll see how that goes. We looked at the supply situation, and timing wise it looks like what we'll do is shoot for Salida in day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be staying in Hartselle. I think that the little town there allows people to camp in the city park, so we're shooting for Hartselle to camp in their city park, and then the day after that for Salida. And we're kind of looking for opportunities to bank on some extra miles in Colorado to help buy an extra day here or there wherever we might get into trouble with the weather, because we're kind of thinking that it's possible that we're going to hit a bad weather day. We're not real sure, but our schedule is kind of looking like we'll get to the end around the 26th of September, but that means we would be doing 50 miles a day with only two more off days and with no weather days. But I'm not sure that that's going to happen. We'll see what we can do. So we'll take the days as they come. The water situation is going to get tougher now. We're starting to have to carry water and plan our water carefully. I'm not a fan of filtering. I can do it, and there's groundwater, but there's starting to be less and less surface water. So that's the deal. I just went to the store and bought some stuff, and I'll slap together this little video, and we're gonna go eat some high carbohydrate dinner tonight in hopes of negotiating Boreas Pass tomorrow. Boreas Pass will be a climb to 11,500 feet. It'll be the highest continental divide crossing of our trip. It'll be our 16th crossing of the Continental Divide, and we'll descend down towards the town of Salida over the next 2 days. So I hope everybody's doing well, and shoot me a message if you want. I'll respond as soon as I can. I sure like hearing from you, and talk to you later.